Aggressive, professional, productive tablets that have what it takes to meet all of people's goals. Now we're calling these Pro devices, and it comes in two versions. The Note Pro, that comes with the fabulous S Pen, and the Tab Pro. These Pro devices will be held to the absolute highest standards with very advanced displays, best-in-class hardware, and powerful cutting-edge features that are built for both work and for play. Now we've got 4 Pro devices, and the first two that I want to talk to you about are the Galaxy Note Pro 12.2 and the Galaxy Tab Pro 12.2. Let's just take a look. Be wondering, why 12 inches? Well, simply put, it's so that you can do a heck of a lot more on a single device. Now the way that we're able to do that is with an incredible large screen experience, outstanding productivity, and high value added content. And that's what I'm going to talk to you briefly about today. But let's start with that amazing display. Our stunning 4 million pixel WQXGA display provides razor-sharp resolution and true-to-life colors that really, really pop out. And now, I want you to look closely at this because this device is pretty much perfect. I mean, you've got 12 inches, it's about the same size of a piece of paper or a magazine. It's something we're very, very comfortable, it's something we have in our hands all the time. And think about all the things that you love doing already that are so much more enjoyable on a large screen device. Kicking back, watching your favorite TV show, playing games, and also doing a lot of productive work. Now the other thing that I really like is that we've enhanced our content home. Now that appears when you unlock the device. And what it does is it really takes advantage of that much larger 12.2 WQXGA screen. Now, to understand why we're so enthusiastic about this, let's just think about what devices look like today. Now, most tablets are stuck in the past. We have the very, very familiar rows of icons and apps, and you sort of have to scroll backwards and forwards, finding a little mail icon that's moved magically there. They're all scattered around, and you're trying to find what you're looking for all the time. Well, what Content Home does, it brings it all together in a stylish world that you create. What I love about it, it allows you to choose the things that you love and you want in your own pages to set up in a way that you choose. Now, I love this a lot, but I'm not going to be the best person to present this. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to bring up one of our Samsung ambassadors here to the stage. So Laura, are you free? Oh, very good. Again, like a big round of applause for Laura, one of our ambassadors. Please, hello Laura.
Hi everybody, hola a todos.
¿Qué tal?
Bien, gracias, ¿qué tal?
Muy bien.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Very good.
Yeah.
So, we were just talking about the Content Home. Can you show people through how the Content Home works?
Of course, por supuesto. So, as we can see here, we have 3 set up as defaults. In this one here, I have all my work stuff, like more emails, some files I was working on. On this one here, I have all my personal things, like newspaper, magazines. And on this here, I have all my fun stuff, like music, video, games.
Now, this is fully customizable, right?
It
Can you
is.
show us how to do that?
Of course. So, yes, that way.
And you've got your different... Now, let's say you want to create a new page just dedicated to news.
That's
How
very
do you do
easy, very easy. Just that way, you tap here, and you select, for example,
news. So she's just selecting some news items. You can also select Twitter feed, other information as well.
Exactly.
Now, can you change the layout? You can do that as well.
Done.
Okay, we've got a brand new page.
Okay, that's
How do we change the layout?
our new home screen, exactly. So the layout, you have to long press anywhere on the screen. And you can do that 2 ways.
Okay.
Just pressing the button, change layout here, that way, or that way.
Okay.
Very simple.
So very, very simple, a huge amount of information brought to you on this huge screen. Now, what I'd like to talk to everybody about and have you show is multi-window. But before I do that, this was a new feature that Samsung introduced for the Note devices. And it's great on the large 5.7-inch screen, but just wait to see what we'll do, and Laura will show us with this amazing 12.2-inch device. Out-of-the-world multitasking. So Laura, can you show us how it works? Can we have a look at your windows?
Claro que sí, of course. So all you have to do is to swipe it from the right bezel, just that way.
And swipe is what in Spanish?
Deslizar.
Deslizar.
Exactly. And now, again, and now we can see the tray with all our applications.
Okay, so the application tray has gone up.
Exactly.
There's a bunch of applications.
Exactly.
So let's say we want to have a look at a video, maybe?
Yeah, of course.
I always like watching videos
so
when I'm working.
We drag it into the screen. And let's say we want to look some information about the video.
Yep, web browser is good.
Yeah,
yep.
why not? So, yeah, the same thing here. And let's see.
Okay.
We have now two screens.
So we have two windows, two applications running at the same time. Now, this functionality is basically the same as what we introduced for the Note 3. All the applications you need on the screen, but now let's take advantage of that huge 12.2-inch screen. So can you show us how to have 4 screens running?
Four screens. So let's say we want to chat with a friend, and we also want to keep an eye on our email.
Yeah, she has a very demanding boss, so that even if she's watching movies at 10 or 8 at night, she has to pretty much
it's
go to work.
So we can see now the 4 windows open at the same time. And
That's good. Now what I really love about this as well is that you can configure and move these things around, and then you can save your workspaces. So you can have different workspaces for different things. So I use that. But what you really take advantage of there is this fantastic 12.2-inch high resolution WGXGA ultra sharp screen. So it's really, really cool. Now, I'd like to stay on the multitasking thing. So, can you show us the S Pen?
The S Pen is just here.
Okay, so you just pull out the screen. Very easy to pull out.
Yeah.
You didn't break your fingernails to pull it out.
It's perfect.
So there's little ridges.
Yeah.
So I really recommend. By the way, you can play with these devices and have a go with it. Really good. Okay. So it really takes advantage of the power of the device. You can throw everywhere. So can you show us how the air command works?
Of course. So all we have to do is to press the button, just here, and without touching the screen, we will see the menu here.
Okay, and let me just take a recap there. So with air command, what she's done is she's taken out the pen. She just hovered, so air command, obvious. And when that's hovered, it's opened up a fan of 5 features that you can do. So you can immediately scribble on a notepad, you can do a screenshot and annotate it and then share it. But then there's another feature that I really, really like is the pen window. Because even if you're doing 4 things at once, sometimes you want to do a 5th, all on the same thing. So, can you show us how to make, let's say, a calculator suddenly appear?
So, that's a pen window, and we draw, dibujamos a square, un cuadrado, and now again we see our applications here.
So she's drawn a square, so on top of the screen, so we can still see the other things working. We're going to pick an application. So calculator maybe?
Calculator maybe, of course, why not? So here is now our calculator with the 5 screens.
So what we've been able to do is take advantage of the performance of this device and this amazing 12.2-inch screen to really get proper work done, sometimes at the same time as we're playing. This is really, really great. Thank you very much, Laura.
Yeah,
Big round of
thank you,
applause for
Mark.
Laura.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes. So there's still a lot that I'd like to tell us about. Now remember that these pro devices are designed for professional people, work and play, busy people that are on the go. So what we've also done is we've included web apps like WebEx from Cisco. Now Samsung has worked very, very closely with Cisco to customize WebEx for this device, and the result is fabulous. You can conduct virtual meetings as you do right now. You can share your documents, all the functionality of WebEx on this gorgeous large screen. It's like properly seeing somebody's face right next to you. Now we also have e-meeting, and this is very much meetings the way we should be holding them in the 21st century, because it allows you to do multi-screen meetings. You have your Wi-Fi box, and you can have up to 20 devices, 20 people, using the same Wi-Fi that allows them to all review the same materials at the same time, through live annotation. The team can edit together. Huge boost to productivity and teamwork. Definitely something you should be doing. Now there are times when you want to have access to information on your PC that is back at home or back in the office. So for that, what we have is we have something called Remote PC. And what Remote PC does is it gives you access to all of your files, all of your full control of your PC from pretty much wherever you are with your device anywhere in the world. Now what we've also got on this 12.2-inch screen is that we have a full-size virtual keyboard. Now I'm a writer, and so I find having this virtual keyboard really, really handy. It allows for much faster, much easier typing. Again, it's another advantage to having this larger format device. Now, I have to emphasize, it's great to hold. Check this out. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's light. Now, here's the thing. It's just 7.95 millimeters thick. And the back has the same wonderful texture that we introduced on the Galaxy Note 3. Making it incredibly stylish and very comfortable to grip and use. Thoroughly recommend. Go and have a play. Now, what makes the productivity really excel is the performance. So the Note Pro has powerful 2.3 gigahertz quad-core processor. It's got 3 gigs of RAM, and it runs on the latest Android OS 4.4 KitKat, which brings additional functionality like multi-user login. Again, for professional devices, sometimes we do have to share machines, and so very, very handy. Now, what we've also done, which is great, is we spread up the connectivity using the most advanced Wi-Fi standard called AC-MIMO. Like Finding Nemo, but useful for Wi-Fi. So what AC does is that it's a huge step up from the N standard, the older N standard. So when it's combined with Nemo's multiple data streams, users will see big increases in throughput from Wi-Fi. Now another feature that we've added is the download booster. And this combines your Wi-Fi with your 3G, your 4G data, for even faster downloads. And topping it all off is a whopping 9,500 milliamp battery. Now what does that mean? That gives you more than 10 hours of video playback time. And what's really amazing is that despite the size of the screen and the power of the battery, the Note Pro 12.2 weighs just 750 grams. I think if you pick it up, you'll find that it's just the perfect weight for a device of this size. Now, that being said, we've never thought at Samsung that one size fits all. So that in addition to the Note Pro 12.2, we have these two very familiar sizes. Let's just check them out. So these are the Tab Pro 8.4 and the Tab Pro 10.1. Two Pro devices, professional devices, in two great sizes that are really very familiar to our customers. They're two thinner, lighter tablets, and they positively scream performance. Now, how thin are they? Well, the 8.4 is just 7.2 millimeters, and the 10.1 is just a hair thinner at 7.3, making them extremely light, easy to carry wherever you want to go to. Both of them have that same outstanding WGXGA resolution, so they're in a league of their own when it comes to sharpness and color reality. Simply, it's a tremendous viewing experience. Both of them have very fast processors, plenty of RAM, and they're great for an Android KitKat 4.4. You have two excellent cameras, and even with all of that performance, both of these units weigh less than 500 grams, with enough battery power to last for more than 10 full hours of use. Now you can also add a little bit of style and character with one of the book covers that you can check out over here. So we've collaborated with some of the great fashion designers, and we've come up with a range of book covers. We also have other accessories as well, such as Bluetooth keyboard, mouse, and LAN USB. Now in terms of content, all of our Pro devices have the full version of WebEx, as well as LinkedIn, and a range of other essential apps and services. It gives you tremendous value, which gives you a much more integrated content experience, and much greater levels of productivity everyday use. And that's our family of Pro devices, aren't they great? Now, Before I end, and I know that some people want to take some pictures, I'll let you take another picture. So before I do end though, there's some other updates that I'd like to give you about some of our other flagship products. And so for that, I'm talking about the Galaxy S4 and the Galaxy Note 3. So we think it's very important to continue to support all of our customers in the latest updates. So both of these devices are going to get the latest update to Android version 4.4 KitKat. Now, depending on your market, the Galaxy S4 upgrade will roll out over the air anytime from now until the end of March. For Galaxy Note 3 users, you may have already seen the upgrade prompt because that started to roll out on January the 17th. The precise timing depends exactly on the market or the carrier, but if you haven't got it yet, it's almost there. Now, what will you see when you get it? Well, it's going to give users a much cleaner interface that is both beautiful and immersive. It also gives them the promise of faster multitasking. Now we've also got, for new people who buy new devices, a whole range of new colors that give it that extra bit of personalization. For the Galaxy S4, we have blue, we have black, we have red, we have purple, we have brown, and we have pink. So, pink. Now, for the Galaxy Note 3, on the other side, we have rose gold black, rose gold white, and we have Merlot red. And as a red wine drinker, I think that will go for that. Now, I'd like to tell you some other updates that are specific to the Galaxy S4, and they start with the great Galaxy Gear compatibility. Now, originally, it could only be paired with the Galaxy Note 3. But as we promised when we brought it out last fall at IFA in Berlin, we said that it would be good to go on other devices, so now it's good to go on the Galaxy S4, S3, Mega 6.3, 5.8, and the Note 2001, Note 10.1 2014 edition. And what that means now, in total, 17 of our best products will pair seamlessly with the Galaxy Gear. In other words, more great news for our Samsung customers who already proudly own one of our many flagship products. Now, I want to say a few words about our enterprise mobile security solution, Knox. Corporate IT, this is very important because it's the perfect solution for the whole bring your own device craze, which can also drive us crazy. On the one hand, the IT manager in your company is definitely going to appreciate all the increased security that we've built in, right from the hardware layer up through the operating system to the applications. Knox uses some really tight security encryption standards, and Knox's mobile device management features give them all the flexibility they need to control your device from afar, should it accidentally fall into the wrong hands. And be careful out here, this can be a dangerous city. Now, for enterprise users and business-to-business customers, it offers the freedom of a device that works both for work and for personal users. Because on the work side, the Knox container keeps all of your corporate enterprise materials locked down. And yet at the same time, it's very easy to flip between work and personal. And by the way, obviously for very good reasons, work can never access any of your personal information. Now, like I said, the best Android mobile security solution is here. And the latest news is that we're now going to roll it out on all of our Galaxy S4 devices as well. Now, I want to switch gears just a moment and talk about Samsung's premium LTE services and solutions. Now, you might not realize this, but Samsung is a global leader in the development of LTE technology, with some of the most advanced LTE technology in the marketplace. Samsung is one of the few companies that can offer total solutions across a broad spectrum of mobile communications, including network equipment, smartphones, and chipsets. Advanced technology has been leading the entire 4G market around the world. We've been leading at the forefront of development since we introduced the system, the first LTE commercial network in 2009. And we're very proud to say that our Samsung's LTE solutions can be found on over 100 carriers around the world, on over 200 different LTE cell phone models. And I challenge you to find any LTE network in the world which we do not support. And everything is getting faster. Cat 3 is being updated to Cat 4. And that means you can get maximum download speeds of up to 150 megabits per second over the current 100 megabits per second. Now what does that mean? Well, in just 1 minute, you can download 3,000 songs, and I hope they're all not Rihanna, 1,800 ebooks, and I hope they're not all 50 Shades of Grey, or 100 HD games in just 1 minute. Amazing, right? So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you ever so much. The next show time begins in a few minutes. I just want to say thank you very much. Enjoy your time here. Speak to the lovely Samsung ambassadors in the blue shirts. I just want to say thank you very much. We'll see you again soon. Thank you.